Hello, good evening. Hello, everyone. I hope you're well. Welcome to Knocking on the Doors Heaven. Still hard for me to say that. Yes, we're going to have a special guest today. So I'm super excited. Let me see what's going on here. I got full Wi-Fi. One of the things I noticed is, and I already got lots of energy around me. One of the things I noticed is this software doesn't work very much with Spirit. You start to block. Just give me a sec. Let's see if I'm actually live. Please let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. We got a special guest today. I can't wait. Fingers crossed everything is going to work out. Okay, so let me just have a look. Hello, Tracy. How are you, darling? Oh, you prefer to be called Roma. Okay, my screen is stopping too much today. So fingers crossed we're going to have a nice evening. And I've been doing some readings. Let me just ground myself. This is a good technique to ground yourself, something really fast. So, you know, we're from each other. So this is something that you can take on board if you feel that you need, like, if you want to do the movement, you know, like if you want, it's up to you. So basically what you do is, sorry. So imagine you like a Tai Chi ball. You can work with Tai Chi balls if you want, or just imagine just energy itself, you know. So another way of grounding yourself is just pushing that energy to the floor, pushing that energy to the ground. Just imagine yourself as a lot of energy and just push that energy to the ground. All right. Hello, Virginia, darling, you're right. So I'm just grounding myself because I didn't ground myself properly, and I've been doing readings before I start. I didn't finish, to be honest. But I'm waiting for Jade in the meantime. And this is just another technique of grounding yourself. Breathe in. And breathe out. And imagine your roots and your energy. And okay, when I'm full of energy and talking with my hands in the hair like I always do. How is everyone, darlings? So I'm going to be... I've been working with my angel cards, but I was doing some private readings before, and I still got some to do after this. But I'm going to take some Jesus cards today. I didn't touch them today. So let me just ask for his presence and ask to bless us with his presence. Dear Jesus, can I ask your presence here, please, to bless me and the ones that are watching us, and to give us a word, a positive word and a beautiful word. Thank you. He's talking about, did you drink any water today? And this message is also for me, not just for you guys, but I'm just giving you this message. And it's saying, have you drunk any water today? It's so important to drink water, and you're not drinking enough water. So I believe this message is for a lot of us. Before I take the cards, I'm giving this message. I believe it's for some of you that are watching. And he's saying that water is the source of life. You need to drink more water. He's talking to me, but to you guys too. Maybe you just need to go and drink some water. I'm drinking some juice. Mm, mm. He's also telling us to a technique that I teach you before, and is reminding me and yourself, because I did that nice bath today with crystals and salt, and is reminding us when we are feeling too. Hey, well, Shimon, darling, share for me because sharing is caring. Thank you. It's just reminding us when we are feeling too low energy, or when we are feeling a bit like I'm not well, I'm not feeling well, I'm being this in this mood for days now. You're reminding us of having like a Christ light shower. So basically, just go to your shower. Imagine that the water it's white and it's a very white and gold water. Imagine that. Close your eyes, feel that water, and feel that gold and white um, water, taking all your worries, taking all the energies from your body. So this is another way of cleansing yourself, and sometimes it's just a bit extra help, in life to help you move forward, to have a healthier life. Anyway, I'm trying to talk. Been doing some readings before. I'm sorry. So I was grounding myself, and now I called upon the presence of Jesus and these cards. So I'm doing some cards, everyone, while I'm waiting for Jade. Fingers crossed she's going to manage to join us. All right, fingers crossed. Our beautiful Jade, we miss her. We all miss her, but it's part of life. I got my own things. This message is for everyone, but if anyone if anyone wants a card, this is Jesus Christ cards that I'm doing now. This is for everyone. If anyone wants a card, just say you want a card. What things soever you desire when you pray, believe that you receive them and you should have them. So basically, he's talking about the power of manifesting. When he was talking about the power of water, manifest with the water. I already teach you. I need to bring it back again. The manifestation with the phone, and on the phone, or even on the phone, or even here, like on my stream, and I can do like or readings or even mediumship with you. I would like you to think about it and let me know what you think. We can start to do it soon. Oh, pray always, he says. I'm going to start with Doris Gibbons. Is it freezing? Yes. You know what? When I got too much energy here, this software, for some reason, start to freeze. Let me bring my Amazonite. See how it goes. So this is the crystal that helps when there is too much energy in the air. Very bad. It's bad connection. Okay, so what I will do, I'll be back in a second. Bear with me. Come back. I'm going to come back because I got Jade and I need to send her another link. I'll be back in a second. Just bear with me. All right, guys. Thank you. Hello, Jade. We already live. Hello. You're right, darling. I'm so
Hello.
sorry. There is a bad connection. Let me see if it gets better in the meantime. Guys, let me know if the connection is a bit better. Nice to see you. I didn't have the chance to speak with Jade today because she's been busy. How are
How are
you?
you?
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
So,
for having me.
it's all right. I'm just waiting for some feedback to see if my connection is all right, to see if we can carry on with the live or if I need to come out and. Hello, is it all right? The connection is it better for some reason? That's weird. I didn't do anything. I think it was just Jade. And Jade, this is Amazonite. Is really good with the energies. And because I've been working with spirit before I came to my life, I think it starts to freeze when it's too much energy. And I was asking upon Jesus Christ is because I don't see you for so long. I got so many things to tell you. I started with Jesus, and I start work with these cards. So when it comes, or when I'm doing like just a normal video, uh, my connection will go because it's so much energy. It will go. So I got Amazonite. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all right. I'm just happy to see you.
How are you, Fatima? You okay?
Yes, you can call me Summer in here because everyone is watching
Yeah.
you already. So it's what is happening every Monday? My last friend is a good friend of mine.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking orange juice.
Okay. I've
And
got a cup of tea.
oh, so hello everyone. Thank you so much for your comments, for your feedback. I'm back. I was about to leave and send you another link, but I think we are all right to go. We are good to go. Guys, I might do some cards in a bit. Stay with us and share. So Jay, tell me what you've been up to today. Everyone can hear you, so don't be rude.
Right, okay, yes. I just finished my it was like a class I got to join for support for actors, and they got sort of like professionals from the industry, and they did like a Q&A with us. So yeah, that was interesting. Other than that, all I've done is clean. That's all I do is clean things.
Yes, what everyone is doing in I'm just wondering what everyone is doing in the lockdown.
Mm.
Let me see. Welcome back, Jade. Everyone is
Oh,
missing Jade.
hello. Oh, that's
So,
nice.
are you having fun with your acting course?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's good. I think it's a good support system. Um, yeah, I think it's good to be able to take criticism. I think, and for people to tell you how you can improve and where you're going wrong.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you don't learn. You don't learn. So
Is
yeah.
that the main reason why you're there?
Say again.
Is that the main reason why you're there? Do
I
you have
think
your
yeah.
phones with you? It's a bit of echoey.
Oh, yes, I do. I can put them in here.
Sorry, Jade.
No, it's all
I
right.
know you forgot. And I forgot to
Is
tell.
that better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is no echo. No. That's perfect. Um so that's the reason why you're there then. Is it because you want to see how can you get better?
Yeah, and to meet other people that do the same kind of work, and I think
Please.
um,
Oh,
yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's good to meet people that have similar interests. I think, and you can support each other more. Yeah.
oh, that's lovely. So can you tell everyone what you've been up to then besides that all this time away?
um. Yeah. So I was doing the interviews with Richard, wasn't I, for psychics, spiritual
Yeah.
psychics TV. That was quite interesting. I met a lot of really really cool people. A lot of professionals from the psychic industry. Yeah, it was a good experience. I learned a lot.
Yeah,
And
but
yeah.
you're not there anymore. You
No.
got things to do. Hello, James. I hope you well. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I know because the same as me, I had to start to work in a different job, and it's good, to stay like not too long, but enough to learn some stuff and meet new people. And you got
Yeah,
different projects now, yes.
yeah,
How is
that's it.
everyone coping with the lockdown then?
Let us know. Tell us what you've been doing. You changed your hair, Summer. I didn't see it. The new hair.
Yeah, it's been like this for a while now. Let me just see what Doris is saying. Our granddaughter is got to ring the bell and came. Oh, that's so lovely! Congratulations! I'm so
Oh.
happy. Uh that's really lovely, Doris. I'm so happy to hear that. West. So, do you miss doing astrology, Jade?
um, sometimes. I think I needed a break from it. I think and to refresh and to. I think when you study a lot and you read things a lot and you sort of you stop appreciating it the same way, or you stop seeing it for how you saw it in the beginning. And I think you have to be careful not to let it kind of become this thing that you've I don't know. It becomes something that you're very connected to, and I think you forget about new experiences or how people feel when they first read about it. And I think you have to keep it fresh. So yeah, I think it was good for me to take a break from it.
All right, okay. But
Hmm.
is it something that you want to do in the future to work with astrology?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was actually meant to be going to do my diploma in September, just gone, but
You are
with the
very brave.
virus, and who knows when it's going to happen? But we have time, don't we? I have the rest of my
I
life.
know, I know.
Hmm.
Oh, do you mind if I just do just a few cards? It's just a few. I'm not going to be too. Usually on Mondays I don't do cards. I'm just going to. Doris, are you still there, darling? You asked me for a card. Let's see what Jesus is saying. Oh, this is my new deck, Jay, that I'm working with, which Jesus words.
Oh, very nice.
Words. I think that's the name. Sorry. Actually, it's loving words from Jesus. Um,
Oh,
and the card for Doreen, it's knock, knock, and it shall be open upon you, to unto you. Sorry, it's a beautiful card. Can you see these stories? Beautiful. Hello, Karen, darling. I hope you well. So this is the card for you, darling. So ask, and you shall receive. And this is what I'm always asking. Tell me, guys, is there anything lately that you asked, but you asked with your heart and you received? You tell me, Jade. Is there anything that you can remember that you asked and you received?
uh, I haven't. If I'm honest, I haven't asked for anything for quite a long time.
Maybe that's the
Um,
problem.
Say again.
Maybe that's the problem.
Yes, and maybe I've had quite a bit of sad news over recent months, or a lot of things that kind of come your way, and you're not expecting them. So maybe I can ask for something with that, maybe, and I'll let you know. See what happens.
All right. So it's it bad news. Maybe they didn't supposed to be. Hello, Deborah, darling. Maybe they didn't supposed to be. What do you think?
Maybe.
Sometimes we want something, but we actually don't ask for it. It just stays here in our mind, but we need to ask
Mm.
it loud. Before, when I was in the bath, I did a nice crystal bath today with some frankincense salt. Amazing. And I was putting some affirmations. While I was in my bath, I was listening in the affirmation. And and in the after those affirmations, the woman, it was a guide affirmation, as obvious, and she was saying, um now ask for something that you want. And I'm like, that's very interesting. Long time that I don't ask for something. What do I want? What do I wish? You know what I mean? Maybe you just
Yeah.
need to ask. Tracy, you are saying that you can relate with everything that Jade's saying.
Oh,
Maybe you need to ask. So you see, Jade, maybe you taking something from today.
yes. Thank you for that. Yeah.
Go and ask for something when you finish here, and then let me know how it goes.
I will. Thank you, and I'll let Tracy know as well. Yeah. Yes, good idea. Good idea. I think
Everyone's saying anything.
it's a very typical thing with women. I think, especially mothers. And I think women are caregivers and they naturally want to support others and they care about everybody else's needs, but they don't really think about what they want a lot of the
You
time. I
know,
think it's, yeah, quite
it was so
common.
weird when she
Mm.
ask something that you want or make a wish, something like that, and I was like, what do I want besides that this lockdown finish?
It's nice that I think that was your first thought was, oh, what do I want? Because a lot of people would be like, oh, well, I want this, I want that, and but that must mean that you're quite content. Not only that, but that
No, yes,
you don't you are above material things as well. A lot of people are like, oh, I want more money, or I want a new car. But so that's nice.
that's when you start to become a bit more spiritual. That's when you start to
Mm.
become, that's when you start to feel the power of I am. It's like maybe we don't need that much to be happy. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Or maybe I
Oh
already
yeah.
got everything I need.
Oh.
If anyone wants a card, let me know. You don't mind, Jade, if I just do a few cards while I'm here, because I didn't do it in the weekend. I'm not going to lie. I supposed to come in the weekend, do some cards. Friday, I didn't do the Friday program because I'm doing a mentoring course of psychic development, and actually it's personal and psychic development. So basically, you can become like a proper spiritual person without working your inside. And spirituality is all about working within you. And that's what I've been doing. I know, Siobhan, that you want to be part of the course, but the course is in Portuguese. I'm not going to lie. I did start with the course in Portuguese. I got so many Portuguese people asking me to do this course
Oh.
that I'm going to translate everything to English. So anyone who wants to participate, if anyone wants to take this course, I want to tell you some of the stuffs that I'm doing lately. So that's what I've been doing all week, and I've been preparing. Um, I've been preparing the course, Jade, and I'm so happy. It's a 3 hours course, and I got 90 PowerPoints yesterday.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I'm going to give like a 3 hours course, like everything. I can bother with those courses that are 2 weekends or 3 weekends. I just want to give as much as I can in 3 hours. 20 years of information.
Well, it sounds incredible. So yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds really good. I'm sure it'll be amazing.
I can't wait to see you.
I
Oh.
know. I know.
Um, Virginia Alice Wood, did you share this live for us, please? Jade, is there anything you would like to talk today while I'm just shuffling my cards?
I was, if you're okay with it, I was curious to know a bit more about your counselling course, and what you've
It's
you know, what you've
lovely,
learned.
lovely, honestly. Virginia, the next card is for you, so just bear with me. So I'm in the second level of my degree in counseling, and for those that don't know, I'm loving it. Everything, I'm loving it. But I'm like one of those that leave the assignments for the last minute. So this is something that I need to start on. And I'm loving. I'm loving it because I'm learning so many things, and I'm learning more. Oh, this level now that I am at this point is more about working on myself and my own problems, because we all got our own problems. I'm going to learn about things that I didn't know that happened with me. So I'm quite excited for that part.
Oh,
Yes. And you know
interesting.
what I'm excited is that I can actually carry on and do psychotherapy, which is
Oh, okay.
very deep. So I'm actually thinking maybe I will do my masters in psychotherapy. We'll see. You never know. First, I
Yeah.
want to finish this. Okay, Virginia. Let me just take this one. I will not leave you. Virginia. It's like Jesus is saying that you are feeling it's like you are feeling alone lately. Is it you are feeling alone? That's what I mean. He's saying, I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. So ask for his presence, ask for your guide's presence, and they will bring. Sometimes when we ask for the guides or the angel's presence, doesn't mean that we're going to have an angel knocking on our door when we open the door. Means that sometimes they bring the right person. They will bring some money to your life. They will bring a cat. They will bring a dog. They will bring someone or something in your life that is going to fill that gap. So ask for it. When you are feeling low, ask for it. Sometimes this is what I do, and then I'll let you talk, Jade. Sorry. Uh, I'm always running around with lots of things to do, and sometimes I'm. And
I
then
miss listening to your readings. I miss listening to them. So when everyone's
oh,
giving a reading, I'm like.
thank you, Jade. And sometimes I ask Virgin Mary, I ask my guides, I ask archangels, I ask whatever I need to ask. I will and I am, yeah. So ask for them. You know what? Because if we ask, sometimes I say, please God, you know what? I'm feeling a bit low today. Can you just put your hand in my heart and just change the way I'm thinking? Just change this low mode. Um, I'm just seeing a feather just passing through now. So Virginia, that's your guardian angel that is there with you. Ask and it will come. You're not alone. That's what I've been saying every day. So lots of love, darling. That loneliness, you don't need to pass through that loneliness on your own. Ask, and it's like they will send something to help you. Doesn't mean it's in a form of a person. Go on, Jay.
Well, I was listening because you mentioned was it psychotherapy? Is that what you
Yeah.
mentioned? I was listening to a podcast with a psychotherapist last week, and it was quite nice. It was quite comforting. He was a very very nice, gentle guy. Even though you're only listening to voices, you can sort of tell what a person's like just from their voice and the way that they talk. And he was really nice, and he was saying that it's not natural the way we're all living now. It's not natural for humans to be in a lockdown. We thrive and we feel at our best when we're interacting or we're learning or we're developing, or we're kind of in the thick of it. Like in normal life, you go out, don't you, and you meet people and you experience things, and this is not natural for us, and so we have to stop being hard on ourselves and allow those days when you do feel angry or you do feel sad, or I think we've got to not feel bad about it because it's perfectly normal, and I think a way for you to cope. So yeah, it's quite interesting that yeah.
Sometimes I say it's okay not to be okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, you've got to know when to get out of it, I think, because you can go to some dark places if you carry on like that for a while.
And
But
very
yeah,
quick, very quick.
yeah. The mind is a strange thing. It doesn't take much to turn.
It's more easy to turn to the dark than to come
Yeah.
to the light.
Mm.
But sometimes it's hard for some people that never been there to understand. I believe that's why my guides put me there in last year, so I could understand what is it like,
Mm.
because it's very easy to tell people, oh no, you'll be fine, you just need to do this and you just need to do that. But it's hard when you are in a dark place.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah.
Um, do you think? Oh, you are talking about in a number of sessions. All right, Shivon. Sorry, Shivon is talking about the course. Shivon, I'm going to do it through Zoom because I'm also going to pass a PowerPoint. We're going to have breaks. So if you want to come out from Zoom and have a little break, you can have a break. This is on the course because we're going to. I'll ask people to have an open mind because we're going to talk about lots of things. Um, inside spirituality, as obvious in working on ourselves. We're going to do some meditations. We're going to do some breathings. We're going to do some breathing exercise. So I ask people to bring paper so you can write, take some notes, bring an open mind, and maybe some comfy clothes, because you're going to be in your house, probably, I imagine, or office. So just comfy clothes. So because we're going to do meditation, we're going to be doing some exercises. I'm super excited. Oh, I'm going to unblock your chakras. I got an exercise and a video that is going to unblock and activate, and also unblock, activate, and align your chakras is really good. I'm super excited for that. Yeah, I'm going to unblock, activate, and align your chakras in 7 minutes.
Impressive.
James is saying, for those that would like to listen, ask and connect with the angel who is assigned to the date of your birthday. This is very interesting. I've read, probably you know this, Jade. Do
No,
you know,
I don't. I'm really intrigued now.
guys? Do you know how to find out? This is something I was going to put in the course, but I had so many things to put there that I decided to leave this. I came across this week how to find the angel that you are connected with. You welcome, dear Siobhan. And I know that you need to add all your numbers. You need to add all the numbers from your birthday. So, for example, mine is 10. So 1 plus 0, which is 1 as obvious, plus 2, 4. Do you understand what I mean? Like add all the numbers from your birthday, and then you're going to reach to two numbers, and then you're going to add those two numbers, and then the last number, there is a list of the angels that that you can just find your angel. For example, I did mine, and it was Archangel Gabriel. It's the archangel that your date of birth is assigned to. Mine is Gabriel.
It's interesting.
Yes, yeah, but you need to find a list of the archangels and the numbers, which is not
Okay.
hard, just 9 as obvious. And numerology, yes.
Ah, yes. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
an
I think you
exercise
have
that I will do.
to. Do you have to be careful as well with the numerology? Is it there's two power numbers, isn't there? We have to do you have to add them together or something?
And there are two that is like, I think is 44, and there is a few more. I think it's 33 too. Yes. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it's numerology. This is something that is in my plans, but not this year. Numerology in my plans, but maybe next year, because I already got a full. We just in February, and I already got a full schedule for the full year. So numerology next year. I'll leave it for next year. Oh, yours is Raguel or Raphael? You mean? I imagine it's Raphael. Anyway, mine is Gabriel. Bless. So carry on talking about what you're saying. Psychotherapy. I will be doing some readings in a second.
Yeah, I was just trying to remember where my train of thought was. Yeah, I mean, it was. I think it was interesting as well because he sort of talked about
Yeah.
people that are creative or artistic, and he said, you know, a lot of the time if you're a creative person, you've got such strong emotions and you will be sad more than most people, or you feel things more deeply, or you may take on the thoughts and feelings of others around you as well, more so than others would. So you kind of carry this weight around with you a lot of the time. And he said that whatever you're sort of doing, whatever it is, whether you like to draw, paint, write poetry, whatever it is, you try and take all of those all that weight or negative energy or all those deep emotions and put them into your art, and that will be a way, yeah, not only to sort of healthily get rid of them, but your art will also be better.
Oh
Maybe
yes.
something to try.
Yes, that works. That works. Just put your feelings.
Yeah.
And that's something I'm talking about in my course, which, oh my God, I'm trying to remember the name in English, but which is like your emotions, put your gift, put what you're feeling in art. Oh, trying to remember the name in English, so I'm sorry. Just I'll do it later.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
mm. I
Is it?
reckon it's what's the word? Quite Is cathartic the word? No. Uh, there's
Guys,
a
help us
word, isn't
here.
there? There's a
Never
word,
heard
isn't
about
there?
that, Angel. There we go.
Hmm.
Anyway, it doesn't matter now. It's all right. But is that something that you want to do, for example?
I think would like to try it. I think sometimes I'm like, oh well, I'm a bit worried about what it's going to look like or what it will sound like. Maybe it's going to be something
Oh,
very dark, but yeah, I will try it and see.
you shouldn't be worried about that. And even if it's something quite dark, and maybe
Hmm.
it's coming out from you, and then you'll feel more light, for example.
Yeah, or it might look like the that Scream painting. The famous one that went missing.
Oh my God. Or maybe you can be the next Picasso.
Maybe.
My feelings and emotions going to write, going to writing. Oh, they also going to my drawings. I'm not good in drawings. Honestly, it's something that never. But writing, I do like writing. Yes, and I know Jade likes writing. That's why you also got your magazine. How is it going, your magazine?
Yeah, it's I've actually managed to find at the moment, because my budget is not very high.
Mm,
Same as everyone, we're all struggling a bit for money, aren't we? And the funding is not there the same, all that sort of thing.
of
So
course.
I've managed to find all the software or the technology that I needed to use to make it look how I wanted. I managed to find similar versions that don't cost as much or are free.
All right,
So I've been sort of learning how to use all those, and it's taken me a while because I'm not tech
doesn't
savvy
matter.
at all. So
Doesn't
yeah, I've
matter.
been working on that, and or anything that I kind of lack. I feel I lack like digital skills. I'm trying to work on those. So yeah, it's going okay. Thank you.
You see, you are learning a new skill, or you are working on something that you don't feel very strong in it. That's another thing you guys can do in the lockdown.
Yeah, totally, yeah. And anyone that thinks they can't do it, I've read in a book, it's been scientifically proven that you can do it, even if you think, like I always thought I was quite bad at maths, and it just didn't come naturally to me at all. So anything you think doesn't come naturally
Yeah,
to you, it's not true. You can actually train your brain to get better at it. There are ways, and so even if you think never ever you'll be able to learn to play a musical instrument, it just doesn't come to you, you can train your brain to do it. You just have to take the time and not get frustrated with yourself, and you will get there eventually. So yeah, no excuses. Like Summer said, it's a good time now to learn a skill.
oh yes. For example, I think I'm never going to learn astrology.
No, you
You are
can,
my
you totally
astrology
can.
girl.
No, it's I think you naturally you use certain parts of your brain more, don't you? Because I think things that you like or you're passionate about, you will naturally you will put the work in because it's more fun to you. It doesn't feel like work, and so those parts of your brain will be stronger because you're working on them more without thinking about it. But I think if you do want to get better at maths, you do want to get better at learning to drag, whatever it is, you just have to maybe change your perspective on it a bit, and not be
That's it.
not to get, what's the word? No, yeah, don't get
Start.
disappointed if you're not learning as quick as you'd like to.
Well, I think when you just set your mind that you're going to fail off something, you're going to fail because you already set your mind to.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So there's actually James. Think positive, and you will achieve positive results. Okay, so I got here Deborah Smith. See, can you show fine? This card is for you, dear Deborah. So whatever you would like to seek to have, ask, look for it. Don't just stay there. Don't just stay there. Um, and it's like, don't just stay there waiting for things to knock on your door. Just go and grab them. Tracy, this is really true because so lots of love, dear Deborah. Sorry. Pick up a pencil and draw what you're feeling. That's really a nice suggestion, Tracy. Yeah, I never did that. I'm going to try to see what comes up. You see? It will automatically come to you, Tracy saying. That's a good thing. You know what? I got this set of mind that I'm never going to be good at drawing. And I put this in my head and I don't do drawings, Jade, because I already put this in my head.
Is it something that you genuinely really would like to learn? Do you think it's something you'd enjoy doing?
No, it's not. It's not. My thing is singing. For
Yeah.
example, I channel through singing.
Mm.
Even though my voice is not great, but it's something that I like to do.
It is. It's beautiful.
Oh my god! Shh, shh.
Yeah.
And I forgot dancing. I used to channel a lot through dancing, and lately I don't. This is something else that I should start to do more. I'm just here, just staying in pause. So you know what? We're always learning from each other.
Mm.
But drawing, it's not my thing. Maybe just my set of mind. What is something that you want to try? Tell me. But you feel
Um,
like, oh, I'm not going to get it.
I was sort of
You know,
thinking. I think definitely the
yeah,
digital skills, like I've already mentioned, definitely technology is something I need to learn. I think.
but
Mm,
you said I'm going to do this, and you are.
yes, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think maybe I want to learn to stop minds. Like constant thoughts. Doing this, I want to learn how to to put an end to that, so your brain
You
can have a relax.
overthinking. Overthinking.
um, yeah, or maybe when your brain is sort of, I don't know, it's just going constantly like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, or I haven't sorted this out yet, or I think maybe some kind of tranquility. I'd like to learn how to be more peaceful, maybe.
Yes, but you know what? That's through meditation. You can do. You can
Mm.
work on that. It's quite and through breathing. Breathing techniques help a lot. I should follow my advice more often. So yes, James, that's correctly. Let me just do these cards for who else asked me for cards before? Someone asked me for cards. Was it you, Shibon? I'm not sure if Shibon's still here. So tell me what's going on with the moon lately.
Yeah, I don't actually know. I haven't checked.
I don't
But
know
some
what happened.
a friend of mine was telling me, and she was like, oh, it's like a wolf moon or something last week. She's like, I'm sure you know about it already, Jade. And I was like, no, I
Yeah,
didn't know.
because you don't know it just because you didn't been paying attention. That's
No.
the reason. But it's all right.
Mm.
So you had your plate full of stuff, full of new projects. I'm so happy and so proud that you finally put your mindset into do something that you've been wanting for ages. And I feel even
Oh.
you are surprised with what you learn. I feel
Yes,
that
thank
you are
you.
surprised.
Yeah, yeah. I think sometimes it's strange because I think like you think, oh, I can't do this, or I'm not going to find the answer, and you can search and work on it for ages and you still don't find the answer, but then one day suddenly you just see something or something reminds you, and you just suddenly it's just there, and you're like, oh, it's a bit strange, why did it take me so long before, but today I found it. So you never know.
You know, last year my teacher asked me to do something, and it took me months to actually get it.
Hmm.
What I mean? Because I didn't. My mindset wasn't that. I was like, oh, why do I need to do that?
Yeah.
This week, this week, in a click, I got it. Like, oh my god, this was so easy. Why I was being stupid? It was something to do with computers. Like doing some stuff in. And I was like, I couldn't bother. And this week, it was just like this. I was like, this is so
Hmm.
easy. I just need to press here. I just need to go there.
Yeah, but you put barriers up, don't you, or like a blockage, and you're like, no, I can't, or it's not. Yeah, but it's like you said, it just sometimes it's so simple, but you get in your own way sometimes.
That's the thing. You put barriers.
Mm,
You put it's your fears
mm.
and all this blockage. That's what doesn't. It's so upsetting that some people live a full life without realizing what is their mission.
Yes, that's true. Yes, yeah,
Let me
yeah.
see what. Let me just read this card for Siobhan very quick. Okay, this is a card that says the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name. He shall teach you all things. Siobhan, I feel that for some reason it's like you are hurt and you are hurting someone. You are hoping that someone will pick you up. This is what I'm feeling with you. You hoping that someone will hold you. Oh, I feel you that you are very lonely too, and I feel that you really need a hug at this point, Shibon. It's very emotional what I'm feeling here in this card. I want to give you a hug. This is how I feel at this point. So I'm sending you lots of love. Sorry, Jade. So sending you lots of love, darling. Let's see what's going on in here. Jade, if you are interrupted with dark thoughts, say, Lord Jesus, please forgive me, I'm a sinner. Forgive me, I'm a sinner. Oh, send you love, Shibon. Lord, I trust in you. This is what I do, guys. It's when you start to give yourself, when you start to be, when you actually feel and when you that you are ready to admit you are a sinner, but you also want to receive, you want to be forgiven, and you want to forgive others. This is when you start to evolve, and that's when your life starts to get better. But it's hard. This doesn't start in one day, you know.
No, it's good. Thank you. That's
Lovely, Jane.
good advice. Yeah, a good starting point as well. And
Yes.
hopefully, yeah, it helps all of us.
James, send me that phrase in a message. I want to do like a picture to post in my page, and I will write James Fornelli. Don't forget, James. Send me in a message. You know, it takes me 10 days to reply to a message, but I will get there.
Oh.
Tracy is saying, stop telling yourself that you cannot do something, and just try and do it. Yes, exactly.
The first step is always the hardest.
Yes. Jade, would you like to say anything else before we go? I'm not staying too long. I still got readings to do.
No, yeah, just thank you for having me today. But really nice to chat with you, and all the messages that came through really nice. The only thing I was thinking that was on my mind today on the news, there was talking about domestic violence, and there's been 3 women in the area we live in, Liverpool, Southport, the northwest area, that have died because of it. And there is actually, where I live, just 5 minutes away, there's a women's sort of health organisation that's all free. So it's a place to go. So I think, yeah, women and their safety and their vulnerability sort of been playing on my mind a bit today. So if anyone is or knows anyone that's maybe suffering that way, please do reach out. And there is
So
always help there.
is it near where we live then?
There's so any women, if there are any women on here now that live in Liverpool, on Bold Street, that's like the main, right near the central station. There's a women's health organisation. I don't know what their hours are with the lockdown. I'm sure that you can call them or Google it. So I'd say just Bold Street Women's Health Organisation. It'll come up for you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. I want to be able to join like a charity or something like that I can help in any way, so
Yeah.
that's nice to know. And thank you so much for saying that. And that's so upsetting. Let's send some healing and some love for the families that from that families that died. Those ladies died. Was it this weekend that they died, or it was through
It's been very recent. I think they only released the news report today. But yeah, I think yeah, it's I don't mean to end on a sad note, but I think yeah, it was just sort of just something that kind of has been there in my mind today, and I don't know, I felt the
well,
need to say it.
thank you for sharing
Yeah,
that. Maybe someone needs to hear that. Maybe someone needs
yeah,
to hear that they are not alone, and it's not right to to live in a relationship where there is domestic violence. There is not.
yeah. And there's always women like me and Summer, we thrive on being able to help. Or, you know, I think when we're Scorpios as well, we naturally want to heal and help women, and not just women, men too, going through those kinds of things. So do reach out, even if it's not to someone like me or Summer, do reach out to those organisations, because there is always help. Even when you think there isn't and you think you've hit rock bottom, there is always help there. So yeah.
Oh, yes. Of course, I actually got a group, guys. If anyone wants to join the Divine Love, that's the group where we try to put as much content as we can, just to be there for people. If anyone needs to talk, something I want to do once a week, but I didn't start yet. It's to have like an open line for 1 hour. If anyone wants me on the phone, if anyone is desperate, needs to talk, I will be there. You can ring me, send me a message. I already said that. So if anyone is there that needs to talk about whatever it is, I can be there just with you. It's not going to be doing readings. It's just going to be listening what you're saying. We can just have a joke. We can talk about this and that. Probably I'm going to talk for 2 hours if I have to talk for that. But I will do my best to use my counseling skills to help you out. So, and I'm pretty sure that Jade will do the same.
Of course, yeah. And I can vouch for anyone that calls Summer. You will immediately feel better. She just has a very, I always say, you know, like the same way when you see the rays of sun come through your window, that's the effect. That's the effect Summer has, and that's genuinely. Yeah, even if you never spoke to her before, that you have definitely have that ability, Summer, even just with perfect strangers, just 5 minutes of talking to you, and they like you very much. It's just something you naturally.
Oh, that's not everyone likes me. I do talk a lot. I believe that is part of my empath side. You know, when you are an empath and you actually not suck, you actually, when people got like those bad energies and they just come to you and they are, oh my God, I feel so much better after I talk with you. And I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'm here. That's why I'm a big lady. It's because I need to put with you know, I need to help others. I need to cure or heal others. But thank you so much for doing that, Jade. Can you send me the link? I would like to have a link. That's very interesting, because sometimes we are so busy with that and with this and that, we forget about other people. And there is so many stuff. Let me just give you an example. My daughter, you know what? Nowadays we can't even shout at a kid. We can't shout because we can't say anything, or else anything that we say to our kids, the government will make it that we are the bad guys. And my daughter, she's doing a childcare course, and she said, "Oh my God, there are some things in here that sometimes you say to me or do to me," and I'm like, you know what? You know, when sometimes you just say something, oh, you carry on doing nothing, and instead of going to have a nice life, you're going to clean toilets. Sometimes I said this to my daughter once, and she's like, for her, that's like abuse. You know what? Because of the government and the things that they are putting in their head. And I said to my daughter, if you put that you're feeling a pain on Google, it's going to give you all the disease. It's going to say that you are dying if you got a pain in your leg. Do you understand where I'm trying to go from here? I'm saying that if you say something small, or if you put something small out there, they are trying to make it something big. If you say that you got a pain in your leg, they're going to say that you got cancer, that you are dying, just because you put that your leg is hurting. And this is what they are doing in schools nowadays. They are putting lots of rubbish. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I'm pretty sure that lots of people are in the same situation as me.
Yeah, I mean, where is the support, you know, I know the government has a lot on their hands right now, but the parents have been handed to educate their children from home and to have their children with them 24/7. Where is the support? Where is the guide? Where is the handbook to say, look, this is how you do it, or here's some tips or pointers? You've just been thrown into it, and there is no you know, I don't think it's possible for any couple, family, any friendship in the world to be able to go through this lockdown and have some kind of argument or some kind of you know, little quip at each other. It's not possible, because you're stuck inside this tiny little, and there's nowhere for all this frustration or anger to go. And as human, I think that's something that I find strange is things like anger, you know, and really strong emotions are definitely natural emotions, and though it's not good to vent them, you have to be healthy. How you have to be careful, and you have to know how to manage your anger. But I think it's
Oh
bad
yeah.
to ignore it, because it's a natural feeling that you have, and that's your body's way of saying, you know what, this is not right. Or so yeah, I do find it strange that there's not enough support. I don't
No,
think, to deal with things like that. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to mention this. For some reason, I had to mention this. You were talking about domestic violence, and then I remember about my daughter. She's doing childcare, and and uh, you know, some things can create even more tension in families. For example, like
Yeah.
things that she's she's learning, and I'm like, where is the support for the parents? Where
Yeah,
is
there isn't.
Yes. I told her if now from that list where they talk about child abuse, the domestic abuse, but I'm pretty sure in that list I can tick a lot of things that they did to me.
Yes, yes, there is actually. Yeah, it's. I think parent abuse does exist.
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
definitely something that
Sorry,
exists.
guys. It's okay. It just came out, so I'm pretty sure maybe someone is in the same situation. This week, for example, there was a point that I said to school, don't expect my kid to I'm not going to send any homework today. She been doing really great with the homework. She's studying from home. We are not teachers, even though I think teachers are doing an amazing job. Claps to the teachers.
Yeah,
Not It's not the AHS now, it's the teachers. They're doing an
yeah,
amazing job. Now I can feel how much the pressure. And
yeah,
I said to them, I'm sorry, but my daughter, she's crying. She's not in the mood to do the homework. It's creating a very pressure, too much pressure in my house. So today, don't expect any homework. And they said,
yeah.
it's fine, I understand. Just do
Oh,
as much as you can. So let me just clap to the teachers. I think they've
yes.
been doing a great job, and we didn't realize till now we are in lockdown with the kids.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I think there has to be that allowance, and there has to be that understanding, that people need to make allowances now. It's not, especially children they're so young, and they're so delicate, and so, and teenagers as well, especially. I can't even
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
trying to be a teenager right now during the lockdown. It's just, yeah. So,
You know what? And if you're going to put pressure on a kid, that's what I said to the teacher. The kid is not going to learn. My kid is not going to learn if she's stressed and crying. I prefer to let her, take the day off,
yeah,
do as much as I can, and that's it. And we also complain about teenagers, this and that. But it's not easy for them to. So sometimes we need to put ourselves in our kids' shoes. I'm not saying in everything, you know what I mean. But sometimes we need to put ourselves in that place. They don't
yeah,
have their friends. They don't have their routine. They are stuck at home. I
yeah.
was waiting for to go to the beach in the weekend with my daughter, with the little one, because she'd been so fed up just working and studying from home, and it was raining.
Oh. Yeah,
I
that's the
know.
thing as well. The weather is just horrendous. I felt like it's just rained every single day since the 1st of November. It has rained almost every
Yeah, it's
single
been
day.
alright. It's because we
Yeah,
live in the middle of Liverpool. Here where I live, near the sea, it's been alright, Jade.
living
Maybe just
okay.
alright,
Maybe.
my love. It was nice to see you all. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry, we spoke about a mess of everything, but that's what we do. I bet you miss Jade, all of you.
Oh,
I miss Jade. I can't even say how much I miss Jade, as obvious. But
oh.
she got a different life. I got a different life. We don't have time to have our normal programs, but she can show up once in a while whenever she feels she's ready. And thank you. Next Monday. I didn't pick the person I'm going to have next Monday. I think I know who is going to be if she agrees. The Monday after, I already got someone. I'm super excited too for the Monday after. I already got someone for the Monday programs. So keep an eye. I will carry on posting on my Facebook, on my page. And don't forget to like Summer Sparks page. Lots of love. Thank you, Jade, for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And you're welcome. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much.
Good night. Bye bye.